There we go.
Are we actually?
Now we're live. Took forever.
Charger.
Hello, YouTube friends and family.
Nobody fixing any coffee.
Sorry. All right. Oh, I gotta stop this. Wait. Oh, those cucumbers. Yeah, that was a cucumber plant in the thumbnail. It sure was. Okay. I'm gonna do the usual. Hello, Camp Patton Family Compounds, an incense shop from Kitchen, Country Homestead Preacher, Big Dreams Homestead, Where to Begin Homestead, Arthur Leslie, and Linda Jacobs. That's who we've got so far here. Good to have you guys.
Hi, Kate.
Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, so I saw you guys were talking about the bee video from earlier. That was today's escapade, and yeah, not fun. I'd hope you guys go ahead and watch that video if you haven't already, but we're going to talk about it tonight. Big nose and alien. I take it you're the alien. And here's Amy getting all set up because I didn't do that for her. Sorry, babe. Hey, Christy. Good to have you. Warren, hello. I need to share to Facebook, so if you guys can help watch the comments for a second.
I can't because my laptop is
I can't look at it up there. Oh.
Yeah, you can. I just needed that. Oh, Mrs. Big Nose.
We need a bigger desk. We need it.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's so many tabs open.
Homestead Paradise. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah.
Nope, not that one.
If you guys could just be patient with us for just a few minutes, we'd appreciate it.
That's it. I was so nervous.
The Prepared Christian. Good to see you.
Now.
So I see Where to Begin Homestead asked about buffering. And Kate and Gil both say no buffering, so we should be good. I was a little concerned about our connection tonight. It's a little lacking. Arthur Leslie is buffering too. Lacassine Homestead, good to see you. Good evening. Watching while I plant seed. Awesome.
Well, at least I got the notification this time.
So who else has spring fever? Big time spring.
Mine's already started.
Well, I mean, we're able to get some stuff going. We got some soil to add to the planting beds, the raised beds, and
I have seeds planted.
It's amazing how much soil just disappears when you grow stuff in it. It's like the soil level, it compacts. And,
Kate's got spring fever.
I guess the plants take nutrients from the soil. I don't know. I don't know the science of it. Hey, Veronica Hart.
Celebration hybrid tomatoes. Kate planted potatoes, tomatoes, elderberry, and garlic today. Wow, you were busy.
Yeah, I've got plans.
I forgot what spring is.
We have society garlic. That's one of our chive type garlic plants that we raise, and they're so easy. They multiply.
Mm-hmm.
So my plan is to start potting some up so that we can share with the community. Hi, Karina.
I'm still looking for my coffee over there.
This morning, the eggs that I made.
Kate, don't dig it up. The society garlic, it struggled really bad with the cold, but it's starting to come back already. So if there's any,
ours is at least. So just be
if
patient.
there's any green on it at all, leave it alone. And a lot of times they'll come back from the root.
Two-family homestead is here.
Tomorrow I'm hoping to work on the society garlic, cutting, putting those in cups, and I'm going to start getting some comfrey put together in cups.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
Celebration hybrid tomatoes was supposed to contain 15, but they only gave her 10. Him, her. Yeah. No green. Again, be patient because that is a bulb. So
right. It may come right back. Hopefully it does.
Do we sell comfrey? We do not. Not yet.
We haven't. Are you wanting the plants? Are you wanting like dried leaves?
I'll tell you who does though. John with Heirloom Permaculture.
Yep.
Or they were last year at least.
Yeah.
We like to. We have the Bocking 14 variety of comfrey.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually sterile. It does not make seeds, and the way to propagate it is through root cuttings.
Jennifer said plants. Okay.
Hey, Albany Mountain Homestead.
Yeah. Oh wow, comfrey goes wild here if you let it. That's awesome.
I spilled my coffee.
Oh goodness, not on my back.
John and Angela with Heirloom Permaculture, they have root cuttings. If I'm not mistaken, it's root cuttings that they send out comfrey.
Oh, it's got to be root cuttings.
No.
No.
That variety has to be root cuttings.
Yeah, you don't want comfrey seeds.
Right.
Because that's the type that just spreads and gets all over. It'll take over.
Kate, don't stress about the comfrey because that's part of why I'm putting them in cups to get some started. I'm setting up some for you and some for Rachel when you guys get here in May.
You have anything you want to add? I mean,
No.
We're just kind of keeping on talking. Hey, Freaky Geek. Good to have you.
Comfrey didn't make it to fall. That's odd. Comfrey here normally does best in early spring and later fall.
Yeah, because like
the cooler temperatures, the heat just bakes it. Poor thing.
Oh, Bocking 12 is also sterile.
Awesome.
See, you taught me something, Patty. And,
Patty always teaches me something.
It's good to see you.
Homestead Paradise said, "Good evening, Abby."
Good evening. Don't switch your chair like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right there.
Quit moving,
So
Dad.
right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, okay.
You were moving it and you were like,
but I'm so much
swishing
drier.
around.
Yeah, it could be. You may have to. Now, are yours in the ground or in pots? Because comfrey has a taproot, so it probably needs to be put in the ground or a really deep pot.
Comfrey has a taproot that can go 10 to 20 feet down into the ground, and it actually mines the nutrients from down deep in the earth, and it brings those nutrients to its leaves. So we use comfrey as a chop and drop organic fertilizer, basically for
Christy Betts says, "I used a comfrey salve on my sister's sprained ankle once. Absolutely amazing how she healed with it."
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I that's what my research was on today because I have all the ingredients to make the comfrey salve, so I'm looking into learning how to make it.
Yeah, we have beeswax now. So
yeah. I'm just tapping him on the back of the head. Tap. That should have been in quotes.
The taproot will resprout after the plant is dug too. Yeah. Now, if you chop if you chop the leaves and use it as a like an organic mulch around your other plants, then those nutrients are transferred to those plants, and the comfrey will recover completely in about 2 weeks.
The only time I don't cut it is really close to like winter weather.
Oh, I got an A on it. I got all my points. I can't remember. I think it was like 20 out of 20. Or just 30 out of 30. I don't know. I got all the points. I can't remember the exact amount. Somewhere up there.
She aced it.
So you got a perfect grade.
Yeah, I got a perfect grade.
She aced it. Thank you so much, you guys, for helping. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, this chair.
If you quit wiggling.
America first. Hello.
You guys really know your herbs. I'm learning. I know a lot of the native herbs that we have here.
It's fresh in my mind because I was doing research today. So
well, yeah.
Don't think I'm some kind of genius.
Into what's the herb? Monglier?
Monglier.
Yeah.
And I don't know the English name for it. That's a French.
That's a
word.
Cajun French name for whatever it's called here. Let
me see if I can.
But we have it everywhere around here, and it was a old-time medicinal. No. See, it's a Creole cold remedy. But don't search tea. Search the Monglier plant.
Oh. Monglier.
Whatever.
Google auto-completed that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Pay attention to what you're Googling.
Groundsel bush.
There you go. Does anyone know the app or program that you can take a picture of the plant and it will identify the plant and tell us what
picture?
Plant Snap is one of them.
That's one. Yeah.
Picture this. Was it? There's two of them. I know Plant Snap is one of them.
Gary B. Hey, good to see you. Christy,
I will look up the second one.
Your son is still in Lake Charles working. Christine Beadle. Hello from Morgan City. My comfrey is doing great. So ready to put tomatoes in the ground, but not sure. What do you think? Morgan City is a little further south than us. You should be safe. We're after March 1st. Typically, you would be safe. I mean, this is
basically my advice right now is because of the crazy freeze mess that we just had going on. Our weather's been kind of crazy. If you're going to put it in the ground, make sure you have the ability to cover it just in case that we get a light frost or lower temps. I know last night our temp was down to 38.
Number 10 cans. If you have number 10 cans on hand,
Warren Lewis says a plant app called Plant Net. So that's another one. Thank you for that.
All right.
The blank wall is driving me crazy. You have no idea.
Yeah, I know, right? If you have number 10 cans, that's the big metal cans that you can get like 1 gallon of tomato paste or whatever in corn. Cut out the top and the bottom where it's just a tube.
Nope. Cut out the bottom.
Oh, right. Make
cut off the top to where it flaps.
Yeah.
And leave the flap open. Put it over your plant. And if it's going to frost, close the top.
Just remember to take it off later in the spring before the plant gets too big that you can't take it off.
Yeah. Something growing. Seem to remember it being edible, but can't remember for sure.
That could be any number of things, Kate.
That's why she was asking for the plant app.
I could go with some jokes, but no, I'm not familiar.
Is there a difference between high meat and low meat?
I was thinking more like high meat.
I know, but I was trying not to go there. Thank you. Is our camera messed up? Probably. No?
Not according to this. Hey, Prepper Book Club and Beagle Family Fun. Good evening.
Fermented meat.
Oh, no, I haven't.
I have not.
I haven't tried that.
That's something, I don't know. I do want to try the pickled onions that Sean did.
Sean, North Shore. I didn't see him in the chat here tonight.
I feel like those would be good salad.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dandelion is the only thing growing in my yard that I know I can eat. Big dreams, go figure. Dandelion is the only thing not growing in my yard that I want growing in my yard.
Clover is edible.
The white clover is. The red clover is.
Dollarweed, which is also known as pennywort. No, pennyroyal. Do not.
Okay.
Not
no,
pennyroyal. Pennyroyal is
it's
a type of mint. Pennyroyal is a type of mint, and you don't want to use that one.
I love all those jars behind you. Those are actually mostly empty. The bottom layer is full.
The ones that you can see.
Yeah, the ones that you can see are mostly empty. Those are my extra storage. But
hey, Susanna.
As I'm filling them up, I'm moving them off of that rack onto another. So,
hey, Sharon. Good to see you. Sharon has a channel now. Remind us what your channel name is, Sharon. There's so many to keep track of.
Big Dream says she didn't plant a garden last year, none this year. So Dandelion it is. Oh, man.
Or is it just Sharon Brasher? I don't remember.
I have three yellow squash plants and 3 black zucchini plants ready to go in the ground. They are beyond ready. Armenian cucumbers are ready to go in. My tomatoes and peppers kind of struggled moving them in and out with the cold weather.
Living on a postage stamp.
Oh, that's cool.
If one of our moderators could maybe find that channel link, maybe we can try to help.
Kate's gonna beat me.
Sharon grow her channel. It's brand new.
I'll be very slow, but I can try.
Another thing, henbit. Maybe that's what Kate is thinking of. Henbit is edible.
This one?
Yep, that's it. 4 subscribers.
Well, I just subbed, so it should be 5.
Peterson Field Guide to Medicinal Plants and Herbs is helpful. Even separates the plants by flower color.
Yeah.
Hey, Emma, it's Sunny's Place. Hola.
Yep, Kate beat me. Patty beat me. But I feel good. I at least got it up there, y'all.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, don't feel so bad. You beat me.
I direct sow my squash and zucchini. I normally don't because this way.
Okay, hey, Michigan Daffodil. I just saw you there.
I have before, and it works out really well. However, I can't start them as early as I want to, and I'm trying to start them as early as possible to like beat the squash bugs. So at least get some squash and zucchini this year.
Oh, my second channel.
Yeah, don't even kid yourself to Kate.
My second
and my wand, my moderating wand to you.
My second channel is almost 200 subscribers.
Big Dreams got it. The link.
Nice. I don't remember.
Some like last year. Well, I was hoping for more than that, but
I can't look for it right now. Yeah, I can.
Brett, are you going to replace the bees? Yes, we are going to replace the bees. I am going to talk to Frank and see if he can help us do a split off of the other hive. And if not, I may end up getting...
Hey, Ed, Southern Woodworking Homestead. TJ.
I may end up getting if I can find one locally. I really don't want bees through the mail.
Whatever the case.
I do enough to our poor postal people with ordering chickens.
We're going to repopulate that hive. Whatever. I mean, one way or another.
Kate says her hive is doing so well, they're going to split it next week.
Oh, awesome.
That's great.
And our intent, we've already got some of the boxes.
Oh, he's taking orders for nukes right now. Okay, I need to get with him.
Who, Frank?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Reach out. I talked to him a little bit today through Facebook Messenger, but she's the beekeeper. I'm the helper. You know,
he's just the muscle.
Not much, but I do what I
He's
can.
my extra set of hands. Let me put it that way.
Speaking of onions, I had something come in and pull all my onion sets that I had planted, nothing but hole in the ground. Like, oh,
Wow.
like the onions were gone? Or did they like leave the onions on the side?
I'm wondering, I read today that bees can actually leave the hive if there is a heavy smelling predator in the area. Skunk.
But then why did they leave one hive and not the other one?
I don't know.
That's true too.
I don't know.
It could have been a combination of things because
Right.
that hive that is
But we've
empty
had a skunk in
is
the
on
area.
the north side. So a combination of the strong north wind
Yeah.
and
I don't know because
nothing left. Nothing.
no, there was no brood, there's no eggs, there's no honey, there's no pollen, there's no
I'm talking
nothing.
empty, like empty cells. Not even cap wax. Cap wax is
There was
gone
a
too.
few dead bees, but I mean, I could have gotten a head count on them. I mean, pretty quickly.
But we're intent.
Maybe the other bees had the virus and can't smell.
We are
That's
intent on doing things organically and chemical free.
Yep.
So if this is what it takes, if this is what happens and we lose a hive here and there, we'll replace it, because the quality of our honey is of utmost importance.
That's what I'm thinking. See, Kate said my first hive did that, but a hive nearby robbed my hive of all resources. I'm thinking that's what happened is they left and I didn't realize it soon enough. And because there was bees all over it a few weeks ago, like right after the freeze. So I'm thinking the bees from the area came and ripped them off.
Yes, we do need another hive. We're gonna.
Oh, we will definitely get.
We're gonna refill that one, and we've got a box or two that we've already started building toward a third hive.
Right. Well, I need to get a couple more boxes from Frank, but I need to get another bottom board or two.
I think we need to replace them all. See, that's another thing. We use the screen bottoms. Well, that's great for the summertime. Not so much when we have an unexpected polar vortex.
Right.
Death freeze.
Well, and normally I can slide those things in the, but because the bottoms are broken the way they are, I can't get those plastic inserts in there anymore. Not without knocking down the whole hive, and that wasn't going to happen.
Well, that's a bad design.
Have you ever tried capturing a wild hive? I have not
yet,
seen
no.
any. I do have a swarm trap though.
Am I turning again?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight and leave you to the live stream. I have to go take a shower.
Oh
Okay.
Lord!
Get yourself all
Hey,
beautiful
Rachel.
and clean.
And
Bye,
I was
everybody.
late to your live today because I didn't get the notification until right before I
I'm
joined.
coming.
I got in there. I was like, oh wait. I mean, it popped up on my phone, and I was like, hey, Rachel's live and she's early.
Talk to Ben. Ben's a little busy right now, I think.
Yeah, they've got a lot going on. I
They had
did
a
think
barn
about
fire.
him though.
Yeah, VW Family Farm had a barn fire.
I've watched several of their bee videos, and I thought about
Ben,
him.
Grandma. It's good to see you.
Ken says he's got swarm traps out. If I get too many, are you ready to take it? Yeah, I can actually.
Yeah.
All I've got to do is get a bottom board from Frank, and I'm ready to go.
Well, for that matter, we could stick it back on like it was, and then.
Oh
always-
yeah, I
we
can
could change
replace
that out.
the bottom board later on. That's
Yeah,
no big deal.
just get with me, Ken. Appreciate that.
Go watch his video. I know they had a fire. He might still have time to talk at some point. Yeah, but I'm not going to bug him about something petty right now. We've got a bee mentor in the area. And, I mean, if it was an emergent thing, then that's one thing. But he looks like he's got his hands full. I don't want to add to that stress and craziness.
Might want to add a diving board. Oh, hi, Rachel. How you doing?
I already said that.
I know, but I was
Late.
chatting with
Okay.
Abby and
I'm not a bee expert.
y'all. One of these days, I'm gonna have a Matt Gilbert moment with this chair.
Oh, Frank is great. Frank answered tons and tons of questions, and he didn't seem bothered by like the many questions I had.
No, not at all.
I would like to fix the perimeter around the hives.
Well, yeah, the whole apiary area.
Yeah, I'd like to put a concrete slab there, but just to stop the weeds from growing through.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm not talking about anything like super thick or anything, just something to keep the weeds out.
Ow. Just caught a cramp in the middle of my back. Like right next to my spine. Oh.
That's code for rub my back.
No, it's like in my spine.
How are y'all doing overall? Pretty decent. I mean, this was a pretty hard loss. It was depressing to
my
open
face
that.
is all in the camera. Sorry, y'all.
It was depressing to open that up and see all my babies gone. There was only a handful at the bottom of the hive, though.
TJ, speaking of, I need to get with you privately because we have an item that I want to know what you would have us do with it. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Anywho.
I missed something.
Christy says, I hate those sediments. Yeah, it was like right in my spine, like between my vertebrae. It sucked.
How do you control the grass around the hive without getting attacked? Carefully. And wearing a bee suit.
Well, it depends. Sometimes
in the early spring, when they have plenty of pollen coming in and out, they don't care. I can weed eat right around them.
Yeah, TJ, I'll get with you.
And not a problem. They don't buzz you or anything. Every now and then you'll kind of have one that bounces off like, hey, okay, I'm getting tired of you.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes I'll have to put on a bee suit.
Sometimes I make him put on a bee suit.
We'd eat next to the hive.
And get on the mower and mow around them. Just all depends. In the evening,
Bub said tie downs for your hive. Yes, we
have the tie downs.
Yeah, that's what saved the hurricanes. 180 mile an hour winds with
or
over
more,
200 gusts.
I have plastic down with rocks on it. Hey, Ken, so do I. We used tar paper.
And the
with
weeds
rocks
grew
on
through
it.
Yeah.
And I had weeds like to the middle of my hives.
Lay down a deep layer of cardboard around the hives to kill grass. Yeah. Here, cardboard lasts about
the weeds would eat the
month,
cardboard.
And then it degrades to the point that it's no longer effective.
Yes. For those of you that pray, the needy homesteader, that's Heather. They were in a bad accident on, I think it was on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So please keep them in your prayers.
Well, let's give a little more details. They were in a head-on accident with a drunk driver, and her and her children were they spent time in the hospital, and her husband,
she wasn't supposed to make it.
Her husband died on impact.
Yeah. They didn't think she was going to make it, but she pulled through, and she's got some really debilitating injuries right now. And her kids have been released from the hospital, but she has not. And so because of all the restrictions, they're only able to see their mom through like FaceTiming and stuff like that. So
yeah. Big Dream says she's still in the hospital.
Yeah.
She has a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about landscape fabric covered with mulch? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do the wood chip. The rocks is best, I've heard, for
if anybody
pests.
has the GoFundMe link, you're more than welcome to post it.
Yeah, and if you're not a moderator and you do have the GoFundMe link and you'd like to post it, let me know. I'll give you temporary moderator privileges. We want to do that. We want to help people out. Hey, North Shore, good to see you.
Definitely share the link, Sean.
We were talking about you a little while ago about the fermented onions.
Yep, pickled onions.
Pickled
not
onions.
Fermented, pickled.
That's different, right? Also, Jess from Keto Homestead with Jess. She's raising money because her health. She had back. Oh, is Gil still here in the chat, or somebody who can help me out? I don't remember exactly. I hate to say it wrong.
Again.
Jess, Keto Homestead with Jess.
Setting my computer to watch her videos tonight from my other account. Awesome.
All right, cool. North Shore says both of her arms and legs are broken.
Yeah. Her husband was the moneymaker of the household.
Yeah.
So, and obviously with her injuries, she's not going to be able to work for a while. So, yeah.
Okay. Keto Homestead with Jess had back issues and is applying for disability, has back taxes due on her property. Yeah,
Right.
They're in danger of losing their homestead.
Oh, man. Okay.
The best that we can do for these folks right now, us, is send prayers, love and prayers, because my medical bills are coming in right now, so things are getting kind of tight. So I mean, we can share. We can. Where did they live? Keto with Jess? I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. Hey, Heritage Heart. Bub at Getting Started with Homestead is talking about concrete. He's still talking about the tie downs. The way we have it right now, we've got ratchet straps, and where it links to the ground, I've got two
T-post.
No, I've used T-posts. I've got one T-post actually still in there. But what I found that works best is those screw-in anchors for dog tie-outs.
Oh, yeah.
That works really well.
Heather's in Michigan. Jess had 2 back injuries and now is stable and fighting.
I want to say Ohio, but I'm not sure that's true.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Mayberry. Thank you for joining us.
The Wendy that Michigan Daffodil was talking about is her neighbor that had the lung transplant. That's been on her prayer list.
Oh, right.
She was doing better and had a mini stroke.
245K raise
yes,
for Heather.
I was the one talking about
awesome.
the pickled
What a
onions,
blessing.
Sean. And I'm going back to rewatch that video because they just look good. You made me hungry.
Mayberry,
I really want to try those.
Can I turn you blue? I know you like to do moderating stuff. Would that be okay? I mean, I've got a lot of moderators here. I'm not downing any of them, but I know you do a lot for the community.
245,000 raised for Heather and her family. That's amazing. Wow. Anything.
Really tasty.
I got you, Christy.
Country Homestead Preacher. It is definitely an awesome community. Okay.
Yes, you can blue me. I love it.
There we go. Thank you for your services. And if you guys could, I know it's a big deal at North Shore Preparedness streams. Share each other's channels.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, get to know each other here in the chat. This is all about that's part of the whole community aspect. You know, we get to know each other, watch each other's videos, and I mean that's how we get to know each other, really.
Right.
Help each other out. Oh, mobile home tie downs. That's a good idea.
Well, I've got some ideas to tweak our apiary a little bit. And hopefully we can finish. The old goat house is going to become bee storage.
Grammy Karen.
Bee equipment storage.
Yeah, that needs some deep cleaning though. It's still got manure in it. They will go through that money fast with all the medical bills. Sure will. Yeah.
A lot of folks are struggling.
And look, I know,
and it's crazy.
We're not begging people to give money, and there's no hard feelings if you can't. This is tough times, and not everybody can. Right. I know we can't. So, I mean,
we may be able to later. We have before, you know.
Needy's oldest son created the GoFundMe. Good. Okay.
If all you can do is prayers, that's enough.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will we be going to any event? Oh, look, she came in with her Sharon.
No, answer the question.
Y'all check out, listen, real quick. Living on a Postage Stamp is a brand new channel. Y'all check her out. That's Sharon, Sharon Brasher that comes to our channel and talks with us a bunch. And she's started a channel. So let's see what we can do to help her out.
If you can't donate money, play their channel, watch their videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They get the ad revenue that they get off of their channels would definitely help. The most anyone can do is pray. Yeah. Anything else is just good. Right.
Yeah. I started to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What?
I started to talk about the eggs that I made this morning. It was eggs from our homestead. Garlic
I don't know
chives.
what was in it. I just ate it.
There was garlic chives and green onions from the gardens and spinach from the garden. The only thing that added to it that wasn't from here on the homestead was some store-bought bacon. And I didn't add any seasonings other than that. Just the spices that were in the bacon and the herbs. And it was delicious. Hoping to go to Bandana Grandma says she's hoping to go to HOA. Oh yeah, somebody asked if I forgot about that. I'm sorry for whoever asked that.
Where'd it go? America First. It says I'm not diabetic, but curious what herbs would you use for that? And I double checked. It is cinnamon and ginger are the most common. Fenugreek is one too. That's something I've never tried. But aloe vera pulp is supposed to be really good. My mom takes that sometimes.
Oh, that's the actual gel from in the aloe?
I don't think I could eat it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have texture issues. So
somebody asked if we were going to go to
I actually have seed for that. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what to do with it.
I'm going to answer this eventually.
Sorry.
If we were going to any events this year. I don't know of any that are like happening. So I really don't know right now. We just got the car out of the shop, and that was an expense. So we want to give it some time, make sure that it's all good before we take any trips for sure. And we still have some more work to do on it. And I will be at the dentist tomorrow. Right now I'm not hurting, but I've got a molar that's got to go. I've got other teeth too that need to come out, but that molar is giving me
Purdue
crap right
Forms
now.
Online, good deals on USDA meat, $1 cheaper per pack on ground. Just an FYI. We don't buy a whole heck of a lot of meat because we're doing
Kentucky picnic. That would be fun. We're gonna have to start looking and see what we can do.
That's September 11th, I believe.
Okay.
Missouri in April. Oklahoma in May. Picnic in September in Kentucky.
Wait, Missouri in April. Is that Doug and Stacy's, the Homesteading Life Conference?
There's no way we're doing that. No. We have meat chickens coming.
Oh,
Not happening.
Yeah. And you're still at
the big share we should be finding out about
probably April-ish.
Usually, yeah, March or April.
Are we coming to Kentucky this year? We'll look into it, bub. We'll look into it, and we'll see what, and we will let y'all know ahead of time if we can make any events. I know the Bayou Bash we're not planning anything for this year because even if we can, hold,
I don't know
hold
what
it.
the COVID restrictions and everything
Right.
are going to
There's
hold.
no-
And I don't know. There's really nothing to see in Lake Charles except damage right now.
That's
so
true too.
the problem is,
don't even know if the hotels are going to be
Right.
available because people are actually living in hotels.
Mhm.
You can put aloe in
and
smoothies.
Okay, see that I could probably do because then I couldn't taste it or feel it.
I need a refill. Do you?
Yeah, but I'll get it when you're done because you ain't fixing my
You
coffee.
want to give them both? I'd appreciate
That I
it.
can
Thank
do.
you. Okay. So y'all are stuck with me for a minute.
You are not fixing my coffee because then it always tastes blue.
Here we go.
What?
Nothing? I didn't say anything.
You want to live to see
Morris
it?
Patch of Heaven is having a get together in Missouri in April. Okay. Yeah, April. We can't do April. We're gonna have the meat chickens. Well, they won't be babies by then, but we'll have meat chickens. So we're gonna have to do some restructuring, and I mean, I guess we'll see how the COVID restrictions taper off, and I mean, kind of take it as it comes. I don't know what else to do. But look, if you're not part of our group on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, we do have a group. Just search the groups for Broussard Homestead, and you'll find us. There's no doubt that it's the right one. Just come on in, and it's a private group, but just come on in. I'll accept you, and I share a lot of stuff there that's not video worthy, I suppose. Yeah, Texas and Mississippi have lifted restrictions, but not Louisiana.
Mm-mm.
And there's a difference in politics there, but
We
that's not
need
for
a new
this
governor.
channel. What's up, Dave? Southern Ohio prepping?
I hope those living in hotels are getting a special rate. Probably not.
It was awesome hanging out with y'all at the DHS gathering. That was our first get together that we went to, and that was fun. We enjoyed that.
What did I miss? Internet died.
Virtual gatherings just don't compare to face.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I mean, technically, we're virtually gathering right now.
Yeah. Heartland Old Fashioned Picnic will be in September, and it's free. You got to get here in Kentucky. Deep South. Yep. That was when we met Grammy, Karen, and the Stivers in person. The Stivers were still a very small channel.
And Raylan.
And we got to meet and hang out, and
she is a cutie.
Ray just stole everybody's hearts.
Okay, somebody said the fenugreek was like garlic chives. Am I wrong? I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys.
We're on so many topics all at once.
I know. I am learning as much as I can about the herbs, though. I've been researching and reading, and I've been virtually socializing for years. I want to meet people.
Right. Never been to any meetings and probably never will. Well.
Fenugreek is a spice used in Indian and Moroccan foods.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Michigan Daffodil said garlic chives grow wild where she lives. Well, that would be cool.
Well,
we just buffered a little.
We do have wild onions here.
Shindig was first. Okay.
Yeah, that's
she put an E in there.
That's where we met.
Out.
Garden for Cheap was at the Shindig. And we met Kate in our kitchen because Kate had every intention to come to the Bayou Bash of 2020 that got canceled. So
no problem, Sean.
Kate said, well, if you're not having the Bayou Bash, I'm coming to your house. So I was like, okay. And it was such a fun visit. We learned so much from Kate.
Oh, man. I can't wait till the next one. My brother-in-law has wild onions in his yard. Mowing was amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet.
When I was growing up, my grandma had peppermint that was overflowing a planting bed, and we'd mow right there. And oh, I love that. I love mowing.
I like
right
to weed
there.
eat under the back porch because when I emptied some of the weeds out of my herb garden, apparently I got a couple of sprigs of peppermint that got thrown underneath there, and yeah.
Back is acting up. Oh, yeah, we're gonna pray for you, Miss Patty.
Damaged tents here.
Should we sing?
In case anyone didn't know, Kate just rocks. I love it.
Yeah. Have a good night, Patty. God bless you.
I have a mint growing in a pot now. I have mint growing in a pot and out of the pot and everywhere around the pot. And yeah.
Is like 4 years old now or older.
I don't know. I know I need to dump it out of the pot and add some more dirt. And
GHS Gathering was our first, Shindig second. Enjoyed both. Yeah, that's where we met you too, Brother Donnie, at the Deep South Gathering.
Okay. Okay. I'm adding Patty to the prayer list.
Oh, Rachel's mint died.
Oh, no worries. I got some more of that too.
So did Kate's.
Really?
God. Built on the rock. Hi, Carrie. Mint grows in the pot until the wind blows, then it grows everywhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Basil. Oh my goodness. Basil.
We had basil bushes growing in the squares for the cinder block.
Yeah. We started
the root
in there.
system was only this big around.
It went very
it went
deep.
through two cinder block holes, and it was like small bushes.
Oh, Bible study. I'm sure you enjoyed that.
Wait. I can grow basil anywhere, right?
Yeah, basil grows anywhere and everywhere. Basil is the one herb that doesn't follow the rules of the herbs. It's a rebel. It's hot. It likes hot weather.
Oh, apple mint, chocolate mint, and pineapple mint. I had some chocolate mint, and it didn't make it. Apple or the apple. I've never even seen those. That's pretty neat. Kate says she's installing a drip irrigation system in the spring, so hopefully things will stay alive. I think that's a lot of your problem is water issues because they're like desert living.
I brought this. Doing? Well, I brought this sale paper in.
You going grocery shopping, babe?
Market Basket. That's our local grocery store. And hey, Courtney.
Rosemary does good for me. It likes neglect. I killed it.
The reason I brought this in was, from a prepper standpoint, I guess. Like this right here. I don't know. I'm not looking at myself, so hang on just a second.
That's kind of delayed, so
yeah. Right there. Coffee for $4.99. Well, that's with the card though, with a store card. So, but anyway, that's
the store card is free.
There's no limit. If you're a coffee drinker, that's the kind of stuff you want to look for is sales on bigger containers. Mm-hmm. Now, that's not the big container that we normally get. This is the big container that we normally get. But anyway, point is, help to stock your prepper pantry with sale items. It'll help you save a lot and really get you started, especially with bulk items, larger quantity
even
packages.
The vegetables. You know, if vegetables are in season, I know squash and zucchini are 99 cents a pound right now.
Squash and zucchini.
I mean, if you're wanting to dehydrate or you can make the zoodles out of it and freeze it.
I don't see anything else.
I buy mine in 3-pound bags.
The
Folgers doesn't come in a bag. That's a screw and nail container. Big Dreams, you have no idea.
We have so many of those.
That's got screws. Some have
We've grown elderberry in them.
Yeah.
We use that for everything.
Some of them have like dried veggies and stuff in them.
Yeah. But no, as far as meats go, though, like at local butchers and stuff, like this Market Basket local grocery store that we have.
Hang on. Sorry. Last frost is 3rd week of May. When should I start seeds? Tomatoes, peppers, bells. Okay. Cukes, zooks.
Well, it depends on how you're starting and where you're starting them. If you have a greenhouse, now would probably be a time.
I don't know where they're located either and what their weather looks like.
Doesn't matter. Last frost is the 3rd week of May. That's what you need to go off of.
Well, I know, but I don't know if the greenhouse is heated, then yes.
Right.
If it's not like ours, then no.
Variables.
6 to 8 weeks before you want to plant them outside for sure. Are you selling elderberry this year? Probably not.
Well, it depends on if I can get it going. I don't know.
I don't know because a lot of our elderberries got hit this year.
Yeah.
We have.
I'll see what I can do. Probably not for shipping. If I do any, it'll probably be locally.
Well, we lost a lot of our trees are laid over. They will come back, but there's not much to cut from.
Try a restaurant supply store for cheap, good coffee.
I'm really particular about my coffee.
I don't know that I've had good coffee in a restaurant. I'm just saying.
No greenhouse starting in the house. But as long as you have grow lights, you should be good to go. You could, I would go probably 8 to 10 weeks before your frost date.
Wait, 3rd week of, you did say March, right?
May.
Oh, no, not yet.
Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. March. I would say probably 8 to 10 weeks ahead, just to kind of get,
Well, that would 3 weeks. That would put 3, 4, and 3. That's 10 weeks right now.
Yeah. Between now and the next week, I would get them going.
Michigan Daffodil says 6 to 8 weeks inside. I'd go with that. If you start them too soon, they can get leggy or get so big that they have to be repotted.
Well, true. Make sure you have a grow light of some kind or a window that does not have a UV protectant. So.
Yeah. What UV protectant on windows is great for
energy efficiency.
And energy efficiency, but not for plants.
It depends. Onions in February. Yeah, but she was asking about peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers and things like that. So.
Beehive Homestead. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, make sure if you have UV protected windows, have a grow light or open a window. I killed a lot of indoor plants because I didn't realize at the old house we barely had good windows, but we definitely did not have any energy efficient windows.
On warm days, put them outside.
Right. And when we first moved here, they were in front of the window, full of light, and they all died one by one. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with them. Energy efficient windows do not allow the UV, the light to come through. So, yep, the plants kind of needed that. Oops. I still have one, but then I put it in the greenhouse yesterday, and my greenhouse got a little hot today, so him was struggling.
Yeah, it was 105 in there when you caught it?
Yeah. So I went and opened it up.
Okay. Sometime, if you weren't here a minute ago, I was talking about sales at local grocery stores and butchers and stuff. To catch 10-pound bags of leg quarters for as low as, what is it, 29 cents a pound? So $2.90.
One time I found them for 17 cents a pound.
$2.90 a pound, or $2.90 for 10 pounds of chicken. You eat the meat, you save the bones, you make bone broth.
No problem, Kate.
I have some tips about your beef. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Our email is thebroussardhomestead@gmail.com. It's also down in the description, and it's on our About page. Feel free to reach out. We'd appreciate that.
Oh, Gil's back. He said the fire went out in the wood stove.
Oh,
that's not good.
No. And pork picnic roasts.
Or the Boston butts.
We've caught the pork picnics on sale for as low as
59 cents a pound.
59 cents a pound.
Yeah.
So that's
they don't like it when.
Yeah, with no limit. With no limit. So we went and got 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Which that's not 80 pounds of meat. That's got bone in. Right. And it's got the skin on and the layer of fat and all. So you don't get 80 pounds of meat. But that's an amazing deal because with pork picnics, you can turn that into stew meat. You can make steaks off of it for barbecue. You can grind it, and we've got breakfast sausage in the freezer that's made from that. It's just so cut steaks off pork of it, is just so versatile.
You can cut steaks off of it. I've done that before. They're probably not the correct cuts.
Well, they're not going to have the bone in, so I mean, because otherwise,
no. But if Kate would see the way that I butcher that up, she would probably have a heart attack.
But again, with that too, with the pork, I mean, you save the bones, you got bone broth too, or make bone broth. Nunya, Texas. Just stopping in for the thumbnail. Yeah, I understand the terrible signal thing. It's good to see you, and thank you for
that. But they are tasty. Yeah, they are. And, the way I cut things up, it may not look pretty, but it's going to taste good. But,
well,
if you guys would have seen the way I cut up a chicken before Kate showed me the proper way to cut up a chicken, it was bad.
Can it up with taco seasoning. I don't know that I've done tacos with ground pork. I've always used ground beef for that. Living a rogue life. Good to see you. Now you've got canned meat here on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
We've got chicken, pork, deer,
ground beef.
Some ground beef, yeah.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, I've done. What is that red? It's a 2-alarm chili in the red box. Calls for 2 pounds of beef or 2 pounds of meat. I'll take a pound of ground beef and a can of that deer, and I'll use a fork on the deer and just kind of break it up into the fibers. And man, you talk about some good chili.
House was without electricity for 6 days. Even though it was cold in the house, I don't trust the food that was in the fridge and freezer.
Yeah, I understand that.
And see, that's why as soon as we knew the hurricane was headed this way, I took out as many jars as I could, and I canned up as much meat as I could for, 3 or 4 days solid. And I actually canned an entire shelf out of my freezer of meat.
Well, that ensured that it was not going to go bad, though.
Well, and it also ensured that we had food when we didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
Because
that's a series we ought to do is, cook from your preps.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat some more deer chili.
I need to get some more deer then.
Yeah.
So you need to call up Susan and Wayne and tell them we're coming for a trip.
And they might be watching behind the scenes, all incognito and stuff.
Would love to get a freeze dryer. I won't spend the money on a freeze dryer. I don't know. There's so many versatile things that I can do with the dehydrator, and then I can can the meats and stuff. I just don't see me freeze drying meats.
My thoughts is if you're going to do a freeze dryer, try to make it like a community type deal where you've got several people local to you that are interested in putting in for it. Then it would make sense.
Yeah, but from what I understand, the energy that it consumes and the time that it takes, I just don't know that the price is.
Like $3K, yeah. I know they're high.
Oh yeah, they're expensive. 3,000 is probably on the medium. I don't know with the dehydrator. That's what I'm working on now is researching the herbs and stuff that I can dehydrate and keep, and to be able to use my herbs a little more. We're buffering.
Uh-oh.
Spin of death. Stuck a coffee cup to your face.
Can you guys see us? Or are we buffering?
It might just be me. Let me do this.
Oh, Kate. Anne-Marie says, I see and hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay, it was mine.
It was just you.
My laptop. A little moment.
Alrighty.
Buffered a little, but refreshed.
Cheaper to buy freeze-dried food than to make it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at on it.
Yeah. If the price doesn't outweigh, if it's not any cheaper for me, if it's not going to save me money, then no. Air dry herbs. I've done the air drying, but we have a lot of humidity here. You know, most days we're at like climate. 90 to 100%.
Mayberry says, anyone else think the canning jars and lids will continue into this season? Do you mean?
They're supposed to. If you're talking about the canning jars coming back to the shelves, from what I understand, they're making them as fast as they can, but with the COVID restrictions, they are down on production. So they're getting them out as much as they can, but there's a lot of people in this area that are buying up canning jars now. Okay. You
might as well just, yeah.
I've been researching different preservation methods. Well, what do you think is best? I like the dehydrated stuff as far as fruits and vegetables. I have the desiccant packs that I put in, and I also use the vacuum sealer for my canning jars, and I haven't had a problem with anything. Don't put it in a Ziploc bag and leave it in the pantry. Those I lost. They're just not airtight enough. So, if you're going to sell it, electric cost per load is $13. The dehydrating is $2,000. Whoa.
And Gil says we're frozen. Big Dream says no buffering. Okay, North Shore apparently. Okay.
If you see buffering, please refresh. Refresh, not refresh.
All right.
Yeah, see, some people are having issues, other people are not.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was buffering, but I think I have so many things open at the moment.
The Grandfather movie on YouTube Northman site.
I don't know. Okay.
Lots of people saying no buffering. Good. I am concerned about buffering.
Canning jars are like ammo right now. Exactly. Well, I think ammo is a little more scarce than the canning jars.
Well, I don't know. We stocked up on canning jars ahead of time, so we haven't really been looking for them.
Oh, you haven't been looking for them. But I check the aisle at Walmart every single time we go, which is not very often, but see my Wi-Fi flash. I got a couple of sites open up. Yeah, see, I have I had like, I don't know, 8 or 9 tabs open there.
Look at my nanny, Darlene Lejeune. Hi, Nanny. Love
Not an
you.
older gentleman does everything by hand. Yeah, I do a lot of everything pretty much by hand. Surgery Tuesday. Gotcha, Ken.
Yeah, I'll be at the dentist tomorrow for a walk-in. So I'm really hoping that doesn't take long. I know that's a goofy thing to be praying about, but it shouldn't take long to actually do the procedure and take the dang tooth out because it's loose. If I was brave enough, I could probably pull it out myself.
I could pull it.
See, I'm not that brave.
Well, see, I won't feel it, so I could pull it.
Oh, look.
My
Tooth aching.
Yeah, and my crashing moderator
Right.
party. Well, that's technically only like 3 people.
How ironic is it that I'm just to the dentist, right? And
Yeah.
this tooth aching comes in. I've had enough tooth aching for today.
What, 30 boxes in fall when they were half price? Yeah. See, what I was doing is every time I'd go to town, probably once a week, once every 2 weeks, when we make a grocery run, I was picking up an extra jar or a case of jars, R2, R3, here and there, when we had the extra money, and just kind of stockpiling them on the shelves.
Yeah,
And
well, it's not just for the summer harvest. I mean, we do the elderberry syrup. We put meat and bone broth on the shelves. I mean, there's so many things that we do with the canning jars, in addition to preserving the harvest.
And all my dehydrated stuff is in canning jars usually. Which some of that though, I can buy the off-brand jars, because they don't have to be the Ball brand or whatever.
Hello, Carpenter Self-Reliance. Plowing and disking the garden tomorrow. Awesome. Okay.
I got it built.
Oh man. Courtney's husband stopping in and giving a thumbs up. Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate you. $14 dozen lids at the local Amish store. Awesome. Buying used jars that people are getting rid of. Having trouble finding the wide mouth lids. Huh.
And see, that's opposite here. We're having trouble finding pint jars, but the regular mouth pint jars and lids.
Yep, the wide mouth stuff is in stock here, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people around here don't use the wide mouth jars, and I didn't at first because nobody else used them. When I started canning meat, the wide mouth jars are amazing.
So much
especially
easier.
when you gotta get the meat out of the jar.
Living on a postage stamp says jars. I don't mind being off-brand, but the lids are another story.
Right.
Yep.
Well, some jars, I won't pressure can in.
Oh.
It depends.
Tractor Supply has some.
Yeah, Tractor Supply has jars.
All right. Tractor Supply is one place where we got the Gamma bucket lids.
Yep.
Gamma seal lids for buckets.
That's crazy. And see, we could find. Well, I don't know about now. I haven't checked for the wide mouth lids because I have quite a bit of them. I stocked up on those.
I got a phone call
before the whole COVID thing. So
I got a phone call from Tractor Supply today, letting me know that they're starting to deliver or offer delivery. Of course, there's a fee, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, it's not worth it just for a feed run or anything like that. But if we got to get some, well, then again, I don't know. If we got to buy,
if we're
meat chicken feed,
building fence,
cattle panels.
You better get a stack of cattle panels.
Well, I could buy other stuff, but you just tell me
to make it worth it.
I can make it worth it.
Oh boy.
Do them lids fit all 5-gallon buckets? The Gamma lids are supposed to. You can buy them for 3-gallon buckets, 5-gallon buckets.
Can you grab in the white box?
Oh, no, because you got a bucket away. I'd have to move that bucket.
I'll get it.
Doubt whoever will deliver on my dirt road. I don't know. See, I don't know about the Tadler lids.
Let me see.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about when I say Gamma Seal lids. It's
I got one case.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Gamma Seal lid.
One case of 12 pint jars at the Amish store. Oh, that's awesome.
It's a 2-part.
My computer is buffering, but my phone is not.
Weird. This the ring has see that black inside there? That's a.
You gotta watch this too.
Yeah, that's a.
I had to fix this on the line.
That's a gasket that seals when this gets put on the bucket. This stays on the bucket.
And then there's a white gasket. I don't know that you can see this.
No, I don't think so. There's another O-ring.
There's a little
gasket
tiny ring in there.
And then this sits on the bucket.
Any particular
Let me hold that.
type of bucket?
This sits on the bucket and stays on the bucket.
Food grade bucket. You want to spin on there, right? It's on. The threads are on.
Normally, like if it's on a bucket, you're not going to have those issues with it. And then it seals, and like it makes it really easy to get in and out of your buckets.
Fits a 3.5 to 7-gallon bucket. That's what it says. It is easy open, airtight, and pest proof. It can be used for dry food storage, lawn and garden, construction, pet food, etc.
Sheets of wire for pouring concrete is cheaper than cattle panels. That's true, but they're not rust resistant. Hog panels. I think that's the.
Yeah, that's the one we get.
They're like $23.
Where did you get those? Tractor Supply has the Gamma buckets. So does Lowe's.
The
Gamma lids. Lowe's, Tractor Supply. What was the other place? There was a third place that had them.
Amazon has them.
Yeah, Amazon has them, but they're just pricey.
Where else did we get them from? I can't remember. But we've got watch. I'm gonna do a whole. Ow! I didn't need that finger anyway.
Okay.
Like this. There you go. There's a
That's a supply bucket.
Supply bucket.
Advertising.
I've got some Stein buckets here too. Those are
Stein is our local
Ace Hardware, and I've got some too that are like from a bakery. They had frosting or icing,
whatever. Yeah.
But you see the ring stays on the bucket.
Tractor Supply, Home Depot, and Lowe's. See, I didn't go to Home Depot. There was another place that had them though.
You take the lid off and get your beans. And we've got some moisture absorbers in there too. Yeah,
don't let that fall because I would be really, really upset with you.
Always label your buckets so you don't have to get into them just to see what's in them.
And we use that's just freezer tape. I use concrete wire, but it rusts a lot down here. It'll last a while. Yeah. Walmart sells their frosting buckets for $1 each with lids.
If they're clean, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
These that I have, I've had to clean them myself.
Yeah, but the buckets we bought from like Tractor Supply and stuff are usually like anywhere from $3 to $6 a bucket. I have animal feed in galvanized garbage can. Yes, we keep we have 2 of the metal trash cans for feed. I have one that's a plastic trash can that I use for feed, but it's really like.
What do you add to your buckets? Just beans, or will you do rice? I have beans,
rice,
sugar, potato flakes. One has
baking
rolled
soda.
oats.
Yeah.
Powdered milk.
Dry goods.
And if you really want to store stuff long
I have
term,
plenty of beans for a while. You have no idea.
Hey Pete, if you really want to store stuff long term, they make a Mylar bag. Maybe you've seen Mylar balloons. It's the ones that look like the metallic.
Mm-hmm. You can buy the 1 gallon bags on Amazon.
The Mylar bag is made to fit in the bucket.
Not the 1 gallons. Yeah.
No, the 5 gallon ones.
Right.
You put it in the bucket, and then you fill the Mylar bag in the bucket. It takes the shape of the bucket, and then you can seal it with you can seal it with a flat iron for hair.
Yeah.
Just any kind of heat.
Can check any place with a bakery. Sam's, Walmart, Market Baskets.
I've gotten 3 and 5 gallon buckets from Market Basket.
Yeah. Market Basket was giving them away. You just go get them.
North Shore says you can also
Bailey's.
oven can rice or beans into mason jars for extreme long-term storage.
Yep.
And you have a video for that, right, Sean?
And I expect to see a post of that video link, Sean.
You can add bay leaves.
Yep. To your beans and sugar to prevent pests. Well, in those buckets, you really don't need the bay leaves, but it's not a bad idea to just throw them in there anyway.
Yep, can't hurt.
And I'm hoping that my bay leaf tree will take off this year, so that hopefully I'll have bay leaves grown from the homestead.
Being prepared is a funny thing when you go to the store and buy jars and sugar and see potatoes at the same time. The looks.
That's supposed to say seed potatoes, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Seed potatoes. Yeah. That makes more sense.
I have trouble finding bakeries that will give away their buckets. Our Walmart doesn't even sell them. When you come down here, Kate, we may have to go look.
Try donut shops.
Yeah.
Or like a cake decorating business. Try small businesses.
Yep. 5 gallon bags are on.
Full frame greenhouse. No, I have not seen that.
Store everything bulk like that. Yep. See, we don't use the oxygen absorbers. We use the
moisture absorbers.
I did see the full frame greenhouse.
Did you?
Yes. We use the moisture absorbers because, we live in the rainforest. So it's like the Amazon down here without the rain.
Freeze beans and pasta for 10 days to kill bugs. Good tips.
Yeah.
Would you ask
I
your
lost
daughter
air
to
conditioning to my kitchen last year. The flour just in the cabinet mildewed.
Kate, if you're talking about Cheyenne, she no longer works for the nursery.
Yeah. I'll look for one, Kate, because I need to go to Lake Charles soon anyway.
Who gave us ours? One of ours.
One of ours came from Lippy.
But
the other one came from Greengate. So I know they have them.
Well, they did.
Look. Well,
Greengate it's a totally different landscape. I know, but
yeah.
Like their greenhouse is just the structure. That's all that Hurricane Laura left.
When oven canning, no need to freeze product first. Right, because you're heating it to kill everything off. Right.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the video, the oven canning video from Northerness.
Yeah.
Good plans.
Greenhouse lady said it would overwinter.
No.
Ours overwintered in the shed.
Oh yeah, but our winter is
right.
Not Canadian winter.
I don't know. We were less than Alaska for a day or two.
Okay, a day or two.
You store flour loose in buckets with the gamma lid.
No, not flour. We haven't.
One thing I did, if you have a vacuum sealer, it was sugar and then I changed it to flour. I reused my bags, but this is flour. It's vacuum sealed. There's 5 pounds of flour in that bag. And that way you can store it flat. They stack. You can put it into the buckets. But, you don't really need to. You could put it in a box, I guess. That doesn't make it really rodent proof. But we have a cat in here. I'm not really concerned with rodents.
That, and also we have pest control, so
right.
A lemon tree. Yeah, we're gonna have to replace our lemon tree.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to
Sean in Alaska sent
Arctic
his
tundra weather.
Crazy Alaskan weather down south. It's all Sean's fault.
He's not even here to defend himself.
I don't know. That's why I said that. I'm sure he'll leave a comment later. But now he knows that I was thinking about him.
That's a great idea, putting flour in vacuum seal bags. Yeah. The only thing about those vacuum seal bags, you just said that about rodents, right? Yeah. You want to make sure that you're not going to have that type of issue. Darlene says the apple tree looks good. Yeah, the apple tree does. And
the apple tree is full of blossom.
The Einsheimer apple and the Anna apple are looking and the Golden Dorset apple are looking good. The Anna apple is looking rough, but it was sick before.
It looks like you had a bullseye on Louisiana this year. Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, it was crazy. Strong enough to bend. Okay, well, that's the first time I see. So.
When vacuum sealing powder things, put it inside a paper bag first.
You saw that, huh? You saw me look in my cup and realize it's empty.
Okay, no, when I vacuum seal, I don't put it inside a paper bag. It is just a vacuum seal bag.
Hang on. Let's see. There you go.
Kate says she puts things in a paper bag first because the dust can ruin the vacuum sealer motors. And see, I didn't get any dust come out of it. Mine's got a dry mode on it, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know. It didn't clog up my sealer, no. Mine is an older vacuum sealer, though. It I don't know. It's pretty beefy. Compared to the ones I've seen lately, because I've been kind of looking at the newer ones.
That is a good idea, though. Put it inside a paper bag first.
Yeah.
If you're questionable, or if you're questioning it. Where's Abby when you need her? No, I'm not getting any more. That's 2 cups of coffee, and I'm.
You already won't sleep.
I already won't sleep. I normally don't sleep well at all on Thursday nights after these live streams.
Yeah, see, my vacuum sealer has a dry setting. It's dry and normal, or you can put it fast and dry, or you can do it moist.
Oh.
It has a moist.
Do we do any fermentation?
I have fermented carrots.
Making me hungry.
And garlic.
Yeah, there's some in the fridge right now. Homestead Odyssey.
And I've done sauerkraut. I think that's all I've done as far as the fermenting.
Low Cash Homestead just came back. Welcome back. Just bring the whole pot to the table.
Now, I have heard of putting a paper towel across just under where your seal is going to go. And that way, when it starts its suction, if there's any moisture in it, the paper towel will suck up the excess moisture. But that's for when I do meat.
Country Homestead Preacher says, how's the garlic?
I love it.
Garlic and carrots together.
Carrots are really good. I've done just garlic by itself. And I don't know if I didn't ferment them long enough. Ooh, that stuff was pretty potent. But I put about 5 cloves of garlic, 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, depending on their size, in with the carrots when I ferment. And it's just garlic, carrots, and salt, sea salt. And yes, big drink. And oh man, they are so good. The garlic is amazing. absolutely amazing. Just
Carrot-
don't eat
fermented
if you start
carrots.
fermenting.
And see, there's a whole cloves of garlic
Yeah.
in there.
If you
So
start fermenting though, start slow on the fermenting. Don't eat a ton of it because how do I put this politely? Your stomach will be angry.
It's got like a sweet, really salty flavor. The texture is like almost like a raw carrot.
We did carrots and trying some green beans. I'm not a big fan of green beans, but
I just love these things. A very garlicky flavor because of garlic in it.
second cup of hot chocolate.
Christy,
Oh.
you are right. I love my time off when I don't have to go to sleep wondering if I'll stay there.
See, that's odd. Usually, that's what I thought with the fermented carrots. I thought they would be mushy. Oh, we did the
Hey, CB.
pickles. I did the fermented dill pickles.
Oh,
That is the only pickle he will eat.
I hate pickles. I hate, I really despise pickled stuff. But the fermented pickles, so good.
And they were dill pickles. Yeah. But they're
They were
salty.
good. I could sit down and eat just those. Now, like pickled
You
banana
got it, Kate.
peppers. I'll eat that on a pizza or on salad.
The carrots and garlic are super easy. I think I did a video on that.
You haven't done any fermenting videos?
Nope. I put it on the website, on the blog site.
The blog?
That's what I did.
BroussardHomestead.com. North Shore Preparedness is like a mind reader, fortune teller. BroussardHomestead.com is our blog site, and we have some things there too.
It not near as often as I want to, and
we started not so remote Alaska. Good to see you.
just keep your weather over there.
We started the Facebook page for Broussard Homestead and the BroussardHomestead.com well before
While
we
you're
started
talking,
YouTube.
I'm going to take a potty break.
Okay.
And Ken says he likes bread and butter pickles only. I bet you would like the fermented pickles because they're not anything like the regular dill pickles.
Yeah, I'm sure you would like that. I love the pickle stuff as long as I can do it without cooking the food. Like doing things I can leave on the counter and make an awesome pickle that way. Yeah. Is it fermented in salt brine or vinegar brine? Salt. Just finished a batch of carrots and gardenia. What? Like gardenia, the flower? Because that's cool. I see your jars behind you. I want to fill them. Well, the ones in the shot are the empty ones. But like all along here, we've got filled ones. I can't can enough pickles with my daughter around. Yeah, that's funny. Favorite is sweet pickles and dill. Okay, yeah. No, I like sweet relish. It's weird. Like sweet relish in like a potato salad is so good. Is that a Uline shelf? We got the shelf from Lowe's. I don't know if it's a Uline brand. Maybe you need some help maintaining the blog. Are you offering? Because Heritage Heart, yeah, have a great night and a good day tomorrow as well. Show us your shelves. I can do that. Might make you a little drunk, but I can move the camera and show you. Well, look down here, right there. That's the canned meat, right there. But, okay, be patient with me. Let's see. That's that entire wall. See the buckets down on the bottom. And this is just our like extended pantry. This is not our main pantry. So yeah. We've got stuff in other places. It's some really nice shelves. Amy might still have to them, but they're available at Lowe's. It's not the cheapest ones. These really have a good locking system. I'm not going to read that one, CB. Looks like midterm pantry storage. Exactly. It's not long-term stuff. Well, I mean, technically the stuff that's canned in jars, I don't know if you'd consider it long-term, but that stuff was going to last a long time. All right, living a rogue life. No problem. Are they secured to the wall? No. Probably should be, but they're not. Those shelves were $120 each, and there's 2 shelves there. Yeah, they're freestanding shelves. Now I think they're 2 foot deep by 4 foot wide. Yeah, exactly. 2 foot deep by 4 foot wide. So we've got 2 of them together. So we've got 2 foot deep by 8 foot across, basically, worth of shelves. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high, 5 shelves. So that's a lot of storage there. And then on this end, to fill the space, we've got just a plastic cheapo job. It's one that we already had, and it's sturdy. It's doing the job, but it's not nice like those. Susanna. The only thing I really don't like about the shelves is they don't really have feet on them. So like that, it's like it's made like an L bracket. It's like the profile is like just like that all the way up, and that just goes straight to the floor. There's no feet. So what I did, I got creative and cut. I had an old square, carpenter square. This is like, you know, the L shape square, made of aluminum. So I just cut it into pieces and put it underneath those just to protect the linoleum floor. Can you preserve eggs with lemons? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. We need to talk Amy into a fermented pickle video. You should totally do that. I'm on vacation right now for another. I'm about a week in, so I've got almost three more weeks of vacation. Now we'll have I will have a day or so of recovery from whatever dental stuff I have performed either tomorrow or whenever they schedule me. But point is, lots of time to make videos. Use lime to water glass your eggs. Yeah. Now Amy has done a video on dehydrating eggs, making a powder from the eggs. We haven't tried water glassing yet. But what was it? Homesteading Family, I think, on YouTube.
Living Traditions.
What,
The water glassing eggs.
was it Living?
Maybe they did it too. I don't know. As far as the stuff, I will have to find some cucumbers to be able to do the pickles with. As far as the water glassing, I don't water glass because they take up so much space. We dehydrate the eggs. However, I would only recommend dehydrating eggs that are farm fresh eggs. Not anything store-bought, because you don't know what they're sprayed with. You don't know how long they've been sitting somewhere. You know, how long they were refrigerated and whatever before.
A general rule with eggs, too, is once refrigerated, always refrigerated.
Right. Dehydrating in the oven and on screens in summer hot temperatures. Yeah. Oh.
You can also freeze them.
Yeah. I try not to freeze too much. And the egg shrinks down very small when you take it out of the water glassing. I did not know that. Uh-oh, now we're buffering.
Oh, it might be because I'm trying to use the...
Stop it then.
Yep, I quit. Sorry.
I would love a wood-burning stove, but not enough wood around here to use one. Yeah, see, that's the same problem here.
Did the buffering stop? I hope so.
You're not on the Wi-Fi, are you?
Kate's still not buffering. No, I'm hotspotting my phone.
Yeah, you're hotspot. I'm on the Wi-Fi on mine.
All good now. Yeah, because I tried to use my computer for other stuff.
Stop it. Yeah, I don't want to freeze anything extra. I try to dehydrate or can as much as I can. So that you know, it's less likely we're gonna lose stuff with the power outages. The picture is blurry.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
I wonder if lemons will work on eggs.
It's probably because we have such crappy signal. That's why it's blurry. I mean,
there's a lot of difference between. There isn't a lot of difference between a lemon and a lime. Well, yeah, but they're talking about food grade lime. I don't know if that's citrus lime.
Oh, I see. I see why you're asking that. No, lime, like powdered lime, like from the ground, like limestone, not the green lemon-looking fruit, not that lime.
Okay, yeah.
I see the difference. I see
Darling
where the confusion is.
That's because you're close to us, literally in our backyard. Propane is expensive to retrofit. See, ours wasn't terrible. It was about $2,300 to get everything set up.
To get everything done. And
that was putting in the tank and
that was just
filling
changing over the orifices in the stove from the natural gas ones to the propane ones.
Well, that's not counting the cost of the wood stove. Yeah. Gas stove.
Your red wood stove. All right, Dave. Thanks for joining us for a little while. We appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, we'll probably need to go ahead and end here shortly.
No. I was wondering. I'd never seen anything about using lemons to preserve eggs, but curiosity was getting.
That's where the confusion was. Second channel, Cajun Prepsteader, is at I'm showing 197 subscribers. Getting real
Actually,
close
Kate,
to 200.
we didn't do any of that install.
I wonder, Sharon,
For the gas lines, we had a plumber come out and run the lines. And then the propane company came out and installed the tank and the line from the tank to the house. All we did was well, no, because the propane guy hooked up the stove and changed over the orifices.
Yeah.
And all we did was connect the gas line from the connection to the back of the heater. Now, that's not the cost of the heater and the stove itself, but
right.
That was just the gas line and the tank. But that was to fill it with propane too, and that's a 250-gallon tank. So
I'm curious if living on a postage stamp is still here in the chat.
Pickling lime.
Tell us, yeah, there you go. Tell us how many subscribers you have now, because you started the night with 4.
Oh.
Thank you, Darlene. Sent us a super sticker. Thank you for that.
From the backyard.
Living on a postage stamp. How many subscribers do you have now? I know you started the night with 4. Tell us how you're doing now.
I can tell you in a second. It still says 4, and I know that's not right.
No, there's no way.
I know it's not right because it said 4, and then I subscribed. Going to fetch a glass of lime lemonade. Good night, Brother Donnie. You don't have to have a huge propane tank for stove either. It can do with a 20-pound or 100-pound tank also. Right. You can use the smaller portable tanks. Just pipe it to where the tank is outside.
Kate says I was one of the original 4. So was I. You're still showing only 4? Then it's just not updating then. Because I know better than that.
Well, I know. Oh, now it's showing 5.
Really? It's just going to take some time to. Oh, look, Beagle family says I subbed and I was 11.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just that happens sometimes.
Thanks for coming in, Sean. Have a great night.
It should update and show proper by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I know several people from here in the chat joined up. My second channel is at 197. Let me see if I can load this without.
Don't do it.
Okay, she's gonna do it. She's on a different connection. If you don't know and you haven't joined the channels, the other channels here in the chat, lots of great people with great content.
What channel needs subs? All of them.
I know Beagle Family Fun is pretty small and trying to grow.
From Kate's
Kitchen is trying to regrow. Kate lost her original channel.
Yeah, Kate's original channel.
So she's regrowing. And
got hacked.
But we're focused tonight on living on a postage stamp because it's a brand new channel. Oh, Gossmania is close to 1,500.
Wow. There we go.
Yeah, so you guys check each other. What? You think it's time for you to get some attention? Come on.
She doesn't want attention. She wants you to go feed her.
Oh, I know, and I'm not going to feed her. Not yet. Come on.
All right.
You want to say hi?
Built on the Rock said I'm finally over 900. Awesome.
Nice. Hey, JM in the Nut House.
What? Haven't seen her in forever.
Right? 2 years.
Well, no, not in the live chat. It's been a while, but I don't think it's been that long.
Maybe not that long.
No, but it's been 2 years since the Deep South Gathering and the Shindig, and God,
we finally got some moringa started, Jen.
No, we didn't.
Kate
did and brought them to me.
Yeah.
I've been hiding.
JW Survival 24/7. What is up, dude? It's good to see you. Yeah, we need to get going. A lot of people are saying goodnight because like 20 minutes ago I said we were getting off.
Oh.
You know,
Beagle said living on postage stamp is at 7. Get her to 20. Let's get her to 20 tonight.
I bet we can. J Love Adventures. Everybody wants to pop in when we're leaving.
I lost the old one.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna post Kate's channel.
Let me know if you need more seed bumper. Oh, what? Hey, how you doing?
Yes, I'll take more seeds because
There we go. She just got up in my lap. Hey, hi.
because she really wants you to feed her.
Hi. Good girl. You need to stay another hour. Look for us this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday at 6 p.m. on Cajun Prepsteader. We'll do a live stream. Oh, we'll do a long live stream on Cajun Prepsteader, probably Saturday. Depends. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I get my tooth pulled, and we'll see.
It depends on if your face is as big as your nose.
That was uncalled for.
Big Dream says she will be loading a truck this weekend.
Oh,
Don't forget my okra seeds. Oh, yeah. I got to get those too.
all right. Well, people are starting to leave, so I guess we should too, since we...
I will do at least an hour and a half on Sunday afternoon.
There you go.
Yep.
Inside Kate's Kitchen at 1 p.m. Central on Sunday.
Rachel said, but it was kind of funny.
Rachel, when is your next live stream? Garden.
You need to just ask Rachel when she's not live. No.
Kind of like Sean used to do.
No, Rachel is trying to get her watch time up.
Garden for cheap. She needs watch time.
Yeah. So she's been doing a lot of extra lives and things like that. So I'm trying to catch as many of them as I can. So I don't always get the notifications though. Yeah, it was today. I got the notification like 40 minutes after she started her live. So good thing it was longer than an hour.
9 p.m. Central on Saturday night is Garden for Cheap.
Okay.
So if we do a live stream Saturday, we need to be sure to be done by 9.
Yeah.
Keep your hairs. Don't guess we'll eat mud bugs this weekend. I don't know.
No, not with the prices that they are.
The prices aren't good yet, and I've got dental work that needs to be done. So
well, you've got dental work. We just spent like a lot of money on my car, and we're not done yet. The P.O. box is still good, yes.
Ow.
And let me know what I owe you for those, Jen.
All right. We got to
see everybody else like the big nose comment, but no.
Hey, never enough time. We're saying good night. I'm so sorry.
Hate that. Yeah. Even at I think Mike's went down to $4 a pound for the live crawfish, and put her down. Just tell her no.
Oh man.
Oh, Rachel needs 1,000 more hours.
5 virgins just got here and we're leaving. Sorry. Good night.
So close but so far away. Yeah. But if you get too many and all at one time, then it starts to drop off in a year, so makes it rough.
Night.
Yes. Pawpaw here is tired.
Whatever. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Maranatha indeed. Jesus come quickly.
Maybe I need to raise crawfish, right?
Yeah.
But
all right, you guys.
It was great to visit with everybody.
Rachel's channel is Garden for Cheap.
Yeah, Garden for Cheap.
Okay, we'll give a minute for
cheap. I need to find the link,
That's
and
already
she's going to beat me to it.
3 times a week. Yeah. Real quick, holding off so we can post the link to Garden for Cheap.
Ha! And I beat Kate. Only because she didn't go for it. She didn't go for the link. And she was typing instead.
And there it is. All right, guys. We're gonna say goodnight. We've got the prayer list, and if anybody else has any more prayer requests, let us know. We're gonna leave the chat open for a few minutes, and just drop them in the chat. Send us an email. Find us on Facebook or whatever you need to do.
And we might do a pop-in live at some point this weekend or during the week. I don't know, because he's off. And
yeah, so just ring the bell on both channels just so you don't miss out. And
I didn't do it because you were. She let me have my little victory. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's been so much fun.
See you guys soon.
God bless.
Stay safe.